When I was first becoming a restaurateur in my 20s, I was fortunate that the owner of a steakhouse in New York took me under his wings and decided he wanted to mentor me. One day he came into the restaurant. I was complaining about how every time I tried to fix something in the restaurant, I would come in the next day and it would be all messed up again. And I couldn't get the staff to follow my direction. He turned to the salt shaker that was sitting in the middle of the table and he said, "Why is that salt shaker there?" And I said, "Because we always put our salt shaker in the middle of the table." "Well, that's not the middle of the table." And I said, "Yes, it is." And he said, "Prove it." "That's the middle of the table." And I said, "All right." So it was a half an inch off. And he said, "Well, as long as you're willing to have it be a half an inch off, why should the rest of your team care about not having it be 6 inches off?" And then he took the salt shaker and he shoved it 6 inches. "Is that your center?" And I said, "No." He said, "Well, then put it back." And the minute you're willing to cede your center, you may as well just hand them the keys to the restaurant because you've given up what matters the most.
It takes such discipline and focus to put the salt shaker back where it belongs. Our job as investors is to go back to that core, to find the high quality stocks, to find and identify those trends. We always have to go back to these core investment tenets, these proven ideas, tried and true, and that's the basis of a solid portfolio.